Hello.
We made it! We're here!
So we all have real jobs, and today sucked.
You know, life and stuff. If you want to call laundry today was a real job.
Sam had
That's all I
the
had
rest of us
today.
was like,
Today was a work day for sure.
Yeah.
It was a Friday. It was
I made the new graphics that you just saw, so if that counts.
it counts.
But I was also home in my yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I can
okay.
fix that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Still
that
working.
should be
Our
okay.
quality
Yeah.
assurance. What am I doing here?
Quality.
Quality
Auschwitz. That's my job. Office fans out there?
Right. Oh man.
Well.
So it was
That should be
planned that
better.
we're gonna play Mortal Kombat again on the Switch, but like that didn't happen because communication didn't happen.
Yeah.
Why? Your team doesn't communicate and things go wrong? That's no.
Right? But we got the Jackbox Party Pack we're gonna play tonight, so it should be a lot of fun.
Woo!
Gonna crush these mortal souls over here.
No! That's not what I want to happen. I want to crush.
Alright.
Gosh.
So we still gotta set it up, so I'm gonna go and set it up, and then we're gonna get our phones linked up. Because
Yeah,
we're still
yeah.
figuring this out. Alright, so let's see. Start.
Share social media stuff.
Social
Yeah.
Sam.
Yes, but I have to do the thing.
Are we doing a
Oh.
smile? Oh, I want to do. Let's do.
Oh.
Let's do one.
There's, I don't know, Jack.
Alright, we're starting with Steven.
I like that. Good face.
I was serious.
Is he serious?
Oh, Jesus. I'm so
Audio
loud.
was on.
I'm so loud.
I was like, why am I hearing a replay? Oh, that's why.
Alright, so what are we doing? What do we want to play?
So there's You Don't Know Jack, which is trivia,
Right.
which is like not even fair trivia because it's just stuff you probably don't know. Then there's Drawful, which is drawing pictures
Is that
based
a
on certain titles you.
owl with a bikini?
If you leave it
I
on,
like that.
it'll show you how to play.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Alright, what's next?
Word spud. So it starts with a word, and then it'll start going towards a person, and like it's rough, and you have to finish that. So rough morning.
Rough Friday.
Yeah.
Rough Friday.
And
I like it.
Right? And all of us have to agree or disagree that it works.
Okay. Morning coffee.
Morning coffee, obvious.
Got
So
it.
we would all go.
So it keeps
yeah,
going
that
off
makes
of the
sense.
word that you put in there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's kind of if people are jerks or not.
1 to 100?
Who's a jerk?
Nice water. I can.
April is sometimes a few hours longer than June.
Do lobsters pee out of their heads?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
Alright. What's fibbage?
Lying.
That's where you lie, yeah. That one's really good.
Find the usually outrageous
I like
truth.
that game.
Yeah.
That one? Alright.
It's a good one.
500 for everyone you fool, and then 100 for I think if you catch someone. A Swedish man who works as a dishwasher receives disability benefits due to his unusual addiction to, and then we all give a lie,
Math show turns
and one of them is
parkour.
correct.
Topiary. Sweet. Okay. I like that
That
one.
sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
I'm down for that one.
We all want to lie a little bit to start this off.
Yay! Let's lie!
Parkour!
Parkour!
Parkour! What? You're
Because
a
The
bunch of
Office
obvious
forever.
nerds. I know! Are you kidding me? That's one of the most popular memes out there recently anyway, so...
Okay, let's see
Everyone
what
knows
happens
it.
here.
It's good.
There's stream time, back with the whole crew, slinging
Log in,
Office.
play.
Okay, so-
Log in. Alright. This is super cool. I've never played this before, and I love that you can just kind of all sit together and link up and do the thing. That is awesome.
Do the thing
It's
with
really
the
cool.
stuff.
Do the thing!
What's Y T
Come on, I can't tell you.
C?
Me?
Yeah.
I be dinosaur because it wouldn't let me have us.
Just type me.
I be dinosaur us. That's my full name.
Oh, it's because you
I've
can't
done
tag
a
an actual
sword.
page. Yeah, you have to write my thing in there.
Waiting for all players to join.
So how do we do
Join
it?
me.
Give me a minute.
So what do I do? Is this the thing?
Go to Jackbox.tv.
Oh, okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
Help if I'm in the right thing.
Your mom.
Quack.
Who? How old?
Oh, what?
Everyone had to get your mom joke.
Why wouldn't you get your mom jokes?
Good job,
Those
Chris.
ones are classic.
I'm proud of you.
Your mom jokes are awesome.
And then you can choose a name. Yeah. And Gonzo's
We
played
don't
with
know what
you.
we're doing. Hashtag just the Gonzo facts.
I
Yeah.
never know what I'm doing. It just happens.
GE.
Hmm.
Are you G's or
G-Easy. It was
G-
already in there.
Easy.
So I went with it.
Hey, look, there I am.
are we all here? I think
Okay.
so.
Let's do it.
Everybody's in.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Right.
Please
I'm
don't
not in the
cancel.
right group.
Wait, I don't like this name.
I'm Cookie, and I'll be facilitating today's nonsense.
Thank you, sir.
Four-person game.
What are those names?
What do you say
So yeah, in the chat, let us know if the audio is too quiet or too loud. We can fix that for you. If we're too loud, too quiet, just let me know.
Yeah, let us know if we're messing up.
Yes, I appreciate criticism.
Select a category.
All right, thumbs up.
Oh, I choose.
You're picking the category. Whatever.
Rural parts.
Rural parts.
Guard dogs. Police in rural parts of China's Xinjiang province use blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the lie for me button for half the points. Do it now.
I like that it says lie in it. Hey,
What's up, Miro?
Okay, there are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device by touching the answer you want. Okay, what did everyone pick?
Is that me?
That'll be all.
Everyone.
Yay!
We are smart
Nice truth
people.
finding, everybody.
Because
Yeah, you think
these
it's
are
funny, and then one day
memes.
you get tased by a
That's
goose.
exactly why I picked that, actually.
And that means some of these didn't get picked.
And it's like, no.
That was me.
That seems like it would just be too much the obvious.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm like, it would be so that someone might pick it and be like,
Time to pick a category.
Choose
You're
a word,
so
your mom.
Come on, your mom. Where are you? Hey, what's up, Matt? How are you doing? I'm so glad
Okay,
you
here's the
logged
question.
in.
It's
You said
time
you
for
were
a
going
road
to,
trip.
so.
When in Port
Yeah.
Vila, Vanuatu, be sure to check out their post office, which is unusual because it is blank. Enter your lies now.
Oh, so did I!
Okay, which one's the truth?
Since I
The
know
answer
the
is-
truth. Yeah.
I was gonna say, because of that, I have a fair idea which one it is.
Okay, let's take a look.
Wait, who wrote that one?
Damn it! Well, I guess it was
I thought the middle one.
Yeah.
Unlike American
I thought we're
post
not
offices
cheating.
that are just metaphorically underwater.
I swear I did.
And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Loading definitely wasn't the right one, so I'm glad I got some of you.
Damn. I'm losing. This is payback for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah! I love winning things.
All right, pick a
She found
category.
the game she loves.
Well, as long as I'm winning.
As
why it's hard to love.
Okay, here's the question. You are experiencing the Mariko Aoki phenomenon when you have the urge to poop while blank. Type in your lies now.
What is it? Hey, welcome back. Good to see you.
All right, where's the truth?
This was hard. I don't know.
I think I just chose someone's lie.
I think so
Let's
too.
see what everybody selected.
No! What up?
That's good.
Not true.
Oh crap. Yeah, someone's lie. Yeah.
So good. You know.
Hey, nice.
And you're experiencing the young Cookie Masterson phenomenon when you actually do it in the reference section.
Weird.
And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
I got points.
Points for me.
It's like I got it right.
Nice.
Ah.
Goes on our time.
Hearing the bass drop, Aoki.
I immediately went.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting.
Ooh.
Select a category.
Good job.
Ooh, it's your turn.
Oh, let's see.
Eddie Murphy.
Here's the
I'm
question.
so sorry. That was
Actor
too good.
Eddie Murphy released a dance song in 1982 titled
this.
Boogie in Blank. Enter your lies now.
See if I can do it.
Okay, here are your choices.
Boogie is a pan. That was so great.
All right, who picked what?
Controls the galaxy.
Oh, Boogie in the Night.
No.
Oh,
no. What up, boy? Give me them points. Yeah.
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 Boogie in the butt, Boogie in the butt.
And that means
You guys didn't know that?
I know.
Actually, I guess
That
I
was
did.
common knowledge. Am I?
From the bottom to the nut.
Your mom's trying to tell you. You can't cheat, Sue. No
Yes, I
cheating.
can.
No cheating.
My mother tells me that. Oh, I get to choose.
it's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. New Mexico State Senator Duncan Scott successfully got a bill passed in the New Mexico Senate requiring psychiatrists testifying in court to wear a blank.
I'm from New
Type in
Mexico.
your
I have
lies
no
now.
Oh. Where is? Okay.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Well, white jacket's on it.
No, right?
Oh no. I think it's.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
No!
Ah.
Ah, damn, dude.
No. Yes!
That was my
You're foolish.
line! No,
What?
The bill did not make it past the New Mexico House, however. They declared that a courtroom is no place for funny outfits unless you're the judge.
Good.
That was.
And we're done.
If you noticed, I went. Oh. That was me going. I think there's a typing error. I looked too late too.
All right, pick a
I
category.
was like.
Okay, here's the question. A science student in Nepal has created an innovative solar panel that is far cheaper to make than a traditional solar panel because it's made with blank. Enter your lies now.
What's my lie, everybody? I don't know.
Okay, here are your choices.
I don't know.
I have no clue either.
You know what? I should have chosen.
Okay, let's take a look.
No. Damn it.
Same.
Wow.
It's Nepal. You never know.
Dude, I know. I was like, oh, this is most outrageous sounding.
Yes!
No. Serious.
And nobody picked the other lies up there.
That is super interesting.
Steal. It's like the most expensive.
I
Oh,
told-
come on!
Heyo.
I told it to lie for me, and then it was like,
And I know he's lying. I will never fall for that.
It's
I suck
time
at this
for
game. Apparently, I
final
suck at
fibbage.
this game too.
Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck.
Oh, we're getting
Okay,
now.
here
Okay, let's
is your
see.
final fibbage question. The name of the experimental grilled pineapple sandwich from McDonald's that lost out in a sales contest to the Filet-O-Fish. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something.
Is that correctly?
That's actually a good one.
All
I
right,
didn't know,
where's the truth?
So I tried a new way.
Yeah, seriously. I don't think that's right at
I
all,
don't-
but I just like the
No
name.
pineapple.
I don't think.
Let's see
the
what
one that I
everybody
chose is
selected.
Right, but I love it. So.
No! Yeah, that was mine.
Ah!
Not even a word.
I did not think that.
And
No,
we're
I didn't
done.
think that was gonna be it.
Mm-mm.
It's a good name.
I just got very definite points on that one.
That did not help me.
Yes!
was.
Oh, man.
Yes, your mom.
Yes, your mom is my mom. Your mom is my mom.
Good.
All right.
Want to play again?
What do I want to
Yeah,
share?
sure, yeah.
Same players. Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Same.
Let's do it. This was a lot of fun. Great
Welcome,
game.
my
I
name is
like
Cookie,
this.
and
Pineapple
I'm the
Express,
only
that would've
person
been
in
a
this
good one.
game you
That
can
would've been-
trust. 4 players, huh? Well, at the end of this game, I'll be proud of 25% of this group. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category.
Hey, what's up, Miss Applejack? Give me some good lines today.
Okay, here's your first question.
Perfect one for you.
Pam Anderson wrote a book of recipes with the title How to Cook Without a Blank.
Oh, God.
Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth?
Right.
Brain. Oh, right. I don't know. Okay, sure, fine. Why not?
I'm guessing it.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
I mean, damn it. Damn it. Pam Anderson, no bro. I'm on.
Dude, that's my
Yes.
Shit.
Got your bowls.
Man. That makes no sense. She wrote a book.
How to cook without
Step
a book.
1, throw this book out. And the rest of the board goes unselected.
It was great.
Winning.
Right? No, I am right there with
Yeah,
you,
you got all
boy.
lies, right?
Yeah, because I got the lies.
Good liar.
Thank you.
Remember that. Remember that, guys.
All right, pick a category.
Oh, that remember. I blacked out.
Okay, here's the question. Blair Tolman wrote a self-help book called Blank for Under $1, 301 Ideas. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth?
Drunk, yes.
Those are good ones.
Those are
Right,
really
pick
good.
what?
No clue.
Bye-bye.
Dang, good luck.
No.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Get out of here, your mom.
Did you both get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For under $1?
Disclaimer, all of them will
Yeah,
be
I've
first
heard
dates.
that, actually.
301
And that
ideas.
means some of
Did
these
you know
didn't
that
get
girls
picked.
going out with guys just to get free dinner is an actual like,
Yes,
thing?
thing.
It's like, holy
I'm in the
crap.
lead! No, I'm losing!
Oh no, I guess we're both.
Where is Antarctica? Or...
Where's that
Time to pick a category.
Snickers.
Okay, here's the question. The Snickers candy bar was named after its creator's blank. Enter your lies now.
This could be a bad.
Oh my gosh, that one was a little too much.
Oh, this could be a fun one. I want to see if everyone else.
Okay, here are your choices.
Melvin Smith.
I'm gonna guess. I want to get the dog and dog.
I know.
I feel like it's Melvin's. I should have guessed Snickers.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh.
Wait, all
Is
three?
that the truth?
Oh! Yeah!
And I thought it
And
was.
nobody picked the other lies up there.
It sounds way better.
Melvin Smith.
Which one
Who
was
wrote
it?
that?
Who wrote Melvin
I
Snick?
wrote, oh,
Oh, okay.
I wrote
Mine
Hellboy.
was Lady Friend.
Did you hit the thing?
Oh, mine was.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
Now it's round
that's
2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category.
You're choosing, man.
Sixth graders?
Doll! Wait.
Fear.
Fear. Yeah.
Okay, here's the question. Pantherophobia is the constant fear of your blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think. Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
I was thinking. Oh man.
I just.
Those are
Okay,
good
what did
too.
everyone pick?
Oh. Yes! Nobody
You
fell
keep
for it.
getting me. Oh, fuck. Whose was this? Mine.
That's a good one. Good one.
It's the only one that didn't make sense.
Yes!
Yay!
And nobody fell for some of these
Oh, my mother-in-law's
ingenious
awesome.
lies.
I know, she's amazing. I was like, height is vertical, so it's not height.
Houses.
Yeah,
Pet
that was me.
houses. Yeah, that's the one I was like, no,
All
I'm
right,
not
pick a
doing it.
category.
Oh, I okay. Hey.
What's the number? 7. Oh, okay.
Okay, here's the question.
Courses?
Allgrim Acres is a 9-hole miniature golf course oddly located in an Illinois blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth?
Oh, what?
Target right here.
Oh!
It's a funeral home. That's a great one.
I feel like that might be it, though.
Oh, I don't think that's right, but it sounds funny.
I'm doing a... I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. Someone is getting points for me. You're welcome. Because that was...
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Yep. You're welcome.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yay!
I was like, that
And
was
it was
so
also-
weird.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Great minds think alike.
Oh,
did
you
you?
Bart.
Oh!
That was both of us then.
Oh!
They take away points!
my God.
That was...
It's hard to get your ball on the
Dang,
cup,
I'm
though. Those
definitely
holes are
losing
6 feet
now.
deep.
Points for 1,000?
And
That is
that
hard for
means
1,000.
That's good.
I did that one, Misty. I see you. I see you with
Oh,
the lady
you
part.
lost.
Dude, I'm at 0 now!
Twinsies.
You did it.
Oh, no, that's why
time
they
to
put
pick
in
a
a lot.
category.
Because you both put the same thing.
Messed it up.
Yep, so they had to throw in a lie.
Ooh, interesting.
Damn.
Okay, here's the question. Cambridge University economist Ha-Jun Chang holds an unpopular opinion. He insists that the blank changed the world more than the internet. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me. Okay, here are your choices.
Ooh.
I think I actually know this one.
Oh, man. Oh, this was hard. Okay, fine.
That's sweet butter.
Let's see what everybody selected.
In the... Hey, thanks, man.
You're
Appreciate you.
Charity?
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna...
Thank you.
Because My Life was radio, I'm like, newspaper? No. If My Life is radio...
Washing machine.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yay! I know history!
Dang it.
And loud limits
And
going
we're
to
done.
the force.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Well, I mean, not
Yep.
to be sexist, but literally that's what happened.
I
Yeah!
remember reading about it somewhere, hearing about it.
This
I watched
is
that on
the final fibbage.
Yeah.
One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final
Damn.
fibbage question.
For all the
Product name of the gas neutralizer pad that you insert into your underwear, made by the Solutions That Stick company. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
The answer is like...
All right, where's the truth?
Free shit! Settle butt.
Little bit.
This is so great. Okay.
Damn it. I don't think that's right.
All right,
Oh,
who
you got
picked
it.
what?
Yeah, I just saved some.
Alright.
No, damn it!
Thank you.
Damn it! Because I'm like, oh, hey, thank you.
Dang it. I was like, this is coolest
now.
sounding one out of all of them.
Question mark.
Oh, God.
Is it Scuttlebutt?
Yeah.
Damn! You're so confident about that.
Yeah.
I thought I for
And
sure
that
got
means
it.
this
I
line
gave
didn't
you a
get
thumbs
picked.
up for free shit. Because that was hilarious.
Dang, I got my butt.
I can't
stuck
hear
in that one. Never mind, I don't like this game anymore.
I gave you a like. That
Alright, you guys want to do something else?
was my
Yeah, let's do another one. Yeah, that was a lot of fun though.
That
I really
song was
liked that game.
awesome.
Escape.
Escape. Name the movie.
Oh, that's not Finding Nemo. Definitely not. I know.
I want to play You Don't Know Jack.
Okay, that sounds good.
Fucking random trivia. Okay.
Start of game has been activated.
Okay.
Multiplayer. Wait, you have to do
I like the music. It's
Oh.
so jammy.
enter.
Has anybody else played this game before?
Okay, we're set.
I played
Okay,
You Don't Know
everybody,
Jack.
if you're not sure what to do right now, maybe just fiddle with some knobs, try to look busy.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. I really appreciate it if sometime during the game you four broke into a spontaneous conga line. There's your hardware. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. 3 concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor to get prizes and cash. Okay then, why wait any longer?
Look at these happy little numbers.
Okay.
Let's begin with Bootyful.
Lose.
Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 2. Players 1 and 4. What kind of dried, shriveled up brains have you been looking at?
A lot.
Player 3.
80.
Kim Kardashian's brain and everybody else's brain, for that matter, is made up of about 80% water.
Yeah, that sounds like.
But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it. Next up, his acting is alright.
McConaughey.
So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 3? Sucks to be you.
That's what I said. I said
Players
the
1, 2, and
because
4?
it's the Renaissance. It's coming
All
back from
wrong,
the Dark
all wrong,
Ages.
all wrong.
Okay, cool.
What? The
It's
Renaissance
not the
first
Middle
occurred in
Ages.
Italy in the late 14th century,
wrong.
immediately
That's
following the
wrong.
Middle
Somebody
Ages.
check
So
that.
the McConaissance
Check it
would
right
follow
now.
the McCona Middle Ages.
Are we?
Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Because the Renaissance is coming back from a dark period. The Dark Ages.
That's what I thought.
Coming up, brought to you by the letter U,
Well, I give up.
Nabrow. It's the And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows.
I don't really
Bert,
know this.
Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert.
No, but I think
From those, what?
fewest to most.
Got it.
Player
I
one.
don't know.
Swing and a miss.
Players 3 and 4.
Ernie has like the.
Player 2. Ernie has no eyebrows at all. Bert has one long single eyebrow. And the Count has two. 2 eyebrows. You just picked up an extra $1,000 for that.
You got it. That was
And yet,
such a
none
good
of them have ever
I
blinked.
know. I didn't help.
Okay, new game for me to try and lose the most money.
I hate.
Take a good look at Duck, Duck, Swan.
Duck, duck.
See the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot?
What?
Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette?
Oh! I think I know.
Player 4.
Please help me.
No.
Players 1, 2, and 3. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
You know. I love the Swan Princess. Thank you. Great. Classic.
You must continue to watch it on repeat
All the time. Same. That was one of mine.
Up next,
I love that one.
the man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 4. Go ahead and take this dis or dat. See if you can increase your cash a bit. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the X button. If it's Curious George, press the B button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Lock in your answers before Player 4 does, because if Player 4 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split that cash.
Nice.
We good? Here we go. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a egged a house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Forget George. I'm curious how someone could do this badly.
Not good.
Well, you got
You got money.
Oh.
Nice. I got 1 steal.
I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber.
because I know I got the first one.
Round 1 is complete, and Player 3 is at the front of the class. But don't go spending that money just yet. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And don't forget, a wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Okay, here it comes.
Oh my god, I love this. Please get no question.
Yeah.
How about Dumber and Dumberer 2?
No question.
So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest.
Oh, yeah, this is wrong.
Players 2 and 4. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Were you thinking of this one? Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective.
Damn it.
But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Yeah. So I went otter.
Players 1 and 3. No, but speaking of
You
otter,
and I both
otter,
went,
Say that.
get it?
I was like,
You just won The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
Nice!
We just came into this. How that happened? Because we were so close.
Oh god.
And
We
now,
got the opposite
let it
of what
go,
it
let
actually
it
is.
go, let it go.
Is it film or Disney?
At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 2, do something.
I'm going!
Player 3?
I think it was B.
You may not know how temperatures work.
Yeah, no, that'd be 32.
Players 1, 2, and 4?
No.
30 degrees is
Celsius.
below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn it.
Celsius!
And I know,
I
you
know
can
about
magically be
Celsius.
saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Take a stab at Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Oh, I love these graphics. They're so great.
Hey, Jackbox.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Player 2, watch that clock. Player 4.
Oh, I have no clue. Because I think
Players 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
What?
Come on.
Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts.
Albert Einstein.
I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall.
I love it.
It's time for Wine or Lose.
Oh, I love wine.
If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings?
Which one's red wine?
Oh.
Player 4, get in the gang!
There we go.
Player 2,
Girls get it right away.
Player 1.
Oh, no.
This is right. Oops, I mean this is white, which is wrong. Players 3 and 4. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive.
Yeah.
I guess I do say that was
You
quite
gave me a bottle.
burned.
Oh, food. The best interview ever. Can.
Say hello to I Want to Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Player 2? I think at that point it would practically be coming out the other end. Players 1, 3, and 4. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A. Okay, if that's how you want it, here's the clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck.
Damn it.
Oh, come on! Yeah, be quick!
I'm too quick. Oh, gosh. Yes! Dang it! I know my sleeping! I clicked it by setting. Oh, no.
Oh, come on!
Dang it! I clicked that one again! You guys are killing me right now! You're shooting ourselves!
Oh, come on! You can't throw stones in the last house.
But it said who shouldn't throw stones. It didn't say that.
Oh, come on! I got
Seriously, Sam! I keep hitting the stupid button!
I don't get this one.
Oh, you need to... I think it was red tape.
I'm back on that one.
Yeah, you did. I went way down.
Player 4 is our winner! Player 4, that win was like a limp handshake. Next time you meet somebody, give them a firm grip, look them straight in the eye, and say, "Woo!
I think the last one was red tape. Yeah. Next episode?
Next episode, yeah.
Let's do this.
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back.
You know?
Like, we need to get moving now. I bet before you had this day marked on your calendars for months now. There are your screws to get you started. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash.
I think when I was doing that, it popped up and I was like,
All right, let's make history.
yeah, and then it went away.
First question, Eat, Pray, Die.
What?
Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder?
Oh, I know this,
Brockovich,
yeah.
Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert? Players 1, 2, and 4. Sweet dreams. Player 3. Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman. And almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes. So he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it. She'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd kill her. Open wide for if you really had a brain trust.
Adult
Suppose the
stream.
Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character? Player 2, who gets the screw?
Alright, let's get screwed on something. Because I don't know how this. Oh.
You can't just leave your screw hanging out in the breeze like that.
Oh, okay.
Let's try to forget that ever happened.
Okay, that's how that works.
I didn't get the carousel.
Player 4?
Oh no!
Hey, remember when the Scarecrow says the sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side?
Right.
Yeah, he was actually wrong. So you guys have that in common. Players 1 and 3? A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down. Here's how I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
But no, it's strong. We watched all
I call this one Getting Naughty. And this dis or dat leg's being tied up. Player 2? I want you to play this dis or dat since you're behind at the moment. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the X button. If it's a sex position, press the B button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Lock in your answers before player 2 does, and if player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right.
No!
Ready? Let's go.
So
The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. The Chairman. The Four in Hand. It appears your score looks to be on bottom.
Yay! Time bonus! I stole one!
My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a
I
mirror.
got that half buzzer. I knew that. That was bad.
Try this on for size. Shop till everyone drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular grim fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or Lens Crafters? Players 3 and 4. Oh,
Yes,
the
it is! I hope
humanity!
so. At least that's what I picked. That's what I picked.
Players 1 and 2.
I think it's
In the grim fairy tale of the elves and the cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night. And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but
Button pushes. Goddamn, dude. Your button. Wow, you beat me at Mortal Kombat with your button.
Coming up
mashing
next,
skills.
Okia Dokia. If you're driving between company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart. Player 1. Can't do anything right, can you? Players 2 and 4.
No.
What were you thinking there?
No.
Player 3. Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive! We've finished round 1, and player 3 is in the lead, and feeling pretty good right about now. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And I want want to see some screwing. You didn't come here to make friends.
The fake out film question. It's not a film question.
And on its way, muscle milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ? After Brick and Brian, but before Champ? Before Brian and Champ, but after Brick? Or after Brick, Brian, and Champ?
What the fuck is wrong with Me and Charlie are cheap. That can't even be bad.
In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. Probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually took place, you wouldn't be that interested in seeing it anymore.
Okay, they made it actually a movie.
Here we have Guess Who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son, Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
That's all I can do is press buttons.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
I don't want to be the dummy.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Trustitarians, or Nornuns?
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 3.
And you've been excommunicated.
Player 4. The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
Which was your favorite religion to study?
Particularly like the one that treats the reincarnation. Someday I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
That's what I thought too.
Here's a good one. Orcas 11.
Orcas 11.
Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions? Player 2.
Whoa. Bronson, thank you.
Player 3. Did you pick this on purpose? Players 1 and 4. There are 3 SeaWorlds, 1 in San Diego, 1 in San Antonio, and 1 in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions. Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the points.
I mean, it connected for a reason. Yeah. For the right reason.
May I introduce Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Well, we know it's
Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Peanut.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Damn it!
Player 2? Hey, way to be wrong! Player 1. That answer has a hole in it.
I got too excited.
Players 3 and 4. His name is Peanuts.
Damn it!
I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kind of creep me out.
That you
And it
talk
went
through
down to A and
me.
it
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Wow, now you're creeping me out,
Still
man.
getting my butt kicked.
so salty about that right now.
Salty.
Why not try the midnight run to the bathroom?
Without a doubt.
According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, how would Paul Revere secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1. Player 3, who gets your screw? Oh my, player 4, you're getting screwed. You've got 5 seconds to make a choice. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was one if by land, two if by sea. And as we all know, a number one is a P.
Son of a
And Americans would
bitch!
have known about the British
Oh,
ship.
I thought I was
For
gonna
the
get
win! You
Yeah,
just
pretty
ruined yourself.
So easily clear three.
Sometimes.
That's alright.
Oh, they just took your money. Yeah. The screw can go back to my group. Okay.
Step right up to the jack attack. When you see two clues that... Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. This
He
plus
was
this
barely ahead.
equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck.
You know this color theory.
Yeah.
Lighter.
I got it! No!
What?
Yes!
That was pretty quick.
Oh, no. No.
Oops.
I got, oh, no!
Nice.
I finally got it! Oh. Shit.
Yeah.
You're the gonzo. Oh!
Look at that!
Where is it?
I know!
You know this one!
I thought I hit that one!
I am the fat guy.
I had to get that. Sorry.
Oh, no,
that was
it
so
isn't!
wrong.
Oh,
That was so wrong.
oh, we all-
I was ready.
There it is!
Distracted.
Yeah, I still got excited.
We may have. No, we didn't. Because it wouldn't be close. It'll probably be that.
Oh!
No.
The next one.
It is.
Ah!
My screen turned dark and double click.
Hey, what's up? You're good. Then I think
Reaching.
Player one with the
Damn.
win!
I couldn't.
Cheap player one, you just barely won that game.
Oh.
You nervous? I wasn't. Know why? Because
Go in the other way. Almost.
Damn.
Man. Almost. I got Captain America. That's all that matters.
Alright, Tim, cue us up for a break.
Yeah.
Let's get warm in here.
Yes. Let's take a little bit of a break.
Thank you for the new subscriber. We love you. We're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break.
you have
because we gotta open the
dreams.
door
I
and
wanna be
let
an
the room air out a little
astronaut.
bit.
I
We're
wanna
in
be
a
a
lane
doctor.
break.
A
Yeah.
dinosaur.
Angry
And
people
Angie's
floating
ice
around.
cream
Yeah, that-
wants
that
to
was
hear
a
them. Come
very
into any
exciting
Angie's to
round.
tell us your dream, and you'll
Alright,
get a
we'll be
dreamsicle
right
absolutely
back.
free. I want to be a teacher. Here's a free
Yeah.
dreamsicle.
I want to be a surfer.
Here's a free dreamsicle.
Okay.
I want to be best friends.
Okay, we are on.
Oh my God, we're back.
Hi, what's up?
Hello, everybody. Gonzo's like hiding out.
I know. He's like, no.
I'm like sticking off the whole
The other way.
The other direction.
Back to okay.
So here we are. We're playing a new game.
So yeah, we're gonna be getting back into this. If I can, remember to switch back.
Do the things with the stuff.
So we're gonna be playing Drawful next. So this is drawing Drawful. And I'm not great at it. So we'll see how well I do. How is everyone else's drawing ability?
I get so caught up in the fact that I can't work on it enough that I'm like, I get stuck.
I'm okay.
You have to
perfect.
draw yourself.
By the way, I'm playing your mom.
I'm Ivy Dinosaur.
Favorite, so we'll keep it.
And Gonzo's G.
G-E-Z.
What do I draw?
I don't know, what are we doing?
I'm
Please draw a
drawing
picture
a
of
picture of
yourself.
myself.
Okay.
Look at my eyes. Is that possible? Shit, go back.
Hey!
I'm
Oh
saving.
my God.
This is gonna be an interesting game, guys.
Oh shit,
I'm not good at drawing.
my thing froze. That was weird. Okay,
Oh, no.
well, connected.
Okay, good. Well, at least you can come back in.
Disconnected.
Okay, well,
Gonzo, is that a dot?
well, mine got crazy and disconnected, so let's see.
Yes. I'm a dot.
It's great.
I don't know if it'll let me.
It's less than mine, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Waiting for all players to join.
That's all we
Yeah,
are in the
so,
universe.
yeah, mine's like not loading
It's deep.
correctly. It's, okay, well, it's gonna make me do it again. Yay. Alright.
Yay. My glasses.
You know what's actually really interesting? We could actually.
Nice.
Hey! Are we all ready?
Yep.
Everybody's in.
3, 2, 1.
Greetings. Thanks for firing up a game of
Okay,
Drawful.
bad
So
drawing.
everyone's going to get to draw twice, which should work
Draw
perfectly since there's only
badly.
4 of you playing. Come on, let's go.
Yay! Very much so, yay.
Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something weird, like square dancing or salami stains. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to drawing.
Hey!
dot has drawn. The dot strikes again. Why is no one drawing? We are. It's on our phone.
Yeah, hold on.
You'll see our beautiful artwork in going to trivia.
Okay.
Go back to trivia.
For Georgiana, we may have to do that. As our last one.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah,
another You Don't Know Jack.
We'll do this one, and then we'll go back to our We did go to art school. But we're not.
Okay,
this is
all
how
your
I
pictures
passed
are
art
in.
class.
Let's take a look.
I got
I did it
through
online.
my midterm.
Now,
and,
use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
I love this. So I did this one, and then you heard this. Think about what you've done. Jesus, who's new? That would be me. That's me. So I got through art class with Linda take me out during midterm. She's like, so what's your major? I'm like,
All right,
film. She's
here are
like,
your
oh, that's
choices.
great.
Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
So we need to guess what it really is?
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
I do like this.
Oh, it's not Linda. How is Linda? Let's see if anyone got it.
All right, who picked what?
I swear to God, damn it, Chris.
I get points?
Yeah. So, well, no, yeah. We do need individual names. Yay! Got it down!
I'm learning so much about your weird,
Thank you,
weird
man.
minds.
Appreciate you.
I got this.
You helped me. I got points because he guessed
like
my
this.
drawing.
I like this.
And then I gave you a thumbs up because Battle Ducks.
Battle Ducks.
Yeah, you're so right.
Type in a convincing title now.
Hey!
Not you. Not you.
And here are your choices.
But that's what I drew.
Surprise tapeworm.
Friday.
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Oh.
Yeah! Thank you! Oh, hey,
you
I
have
have
to-
to.
yeah,
I
I
did.
That's funny.
Come on! Damn. Is it surprise tapeworm?
How does that look
Like
like
a
Total failure by everybody.
I thought it was glowing. I
I
was
thought it was
Perfectly.
Oh my god.
Wrong.
Still losing. Don't like it.
I'm doing well at this game. I
Okay,
think
let's do this
I was
again.
paying attention. What is this? A house.
Hey!
Oh man. House on fire. Actually, I do see that.
Okay, here are your choices.
Public bathroom.
Hey!
Come on, how you get?
Okay.
I think.
What
can
did
you knock
everybody
it?
pick?
Thank you.
Oh, come on!
Obvious choice. Not correct.
Oh, yeah!
That
No.
was a great one.
Is it public bathroom?
I mean, yeah, okay.
No one got that one right. Yikes.
Wow, the pineapple was really good.
It looked like pineapple.
Yeah, it really did. A pineapple.
Pineapple. I'm winning. How am I winning?
Damn it.
How are you winning?
Jesus, fried chicken.
Enter
What the
anything that
fuck
could
is
almost
this?
make sense now.
Drawing. What the hell is this?
We're hopping.
Hey!
You guys. Well, yeah, we're streaming. We're gravestone. I can do that. Select my
This was like the hardest thing to
Here
draw
are
ever.
your choices.
What? Oh. I think I know.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Thank
Hey!
you.
Fuck.
I got that vocab. That was so good.
Spatulas of death.
There's gotta be a way to have spatulas of death, right? If not, there should be.
That was a great one. It looked like you were crying. Oh my god! I won!
That was so much fun.
Time
Let's
to
do it
draw.
again.
Oh, I
Here are
think
some
we're
more
gonna be out of
titles to
this.
draw.
I'm
Yeah.
not digging this.
Nah, I'm ready for a pass too,
Yeah.
actually.
I kind of want to go back to Jack.
Yeah.
Why do you guys quit when
What?
I'm winning?
What was the other trivia one? Well, you won this one.
Yeah. But what other games are on there?
We're not
actually?
done yet.
How do you draw a napkin on a tree?
How do I draw?
How do you draw a napkin on a tree?
What is
Right? Okay. Oh, hold on. Hey, right buttons. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes. Okay. So we
Okay.
got drawful.
Let's go back.
What's word spud?
That's that one with the word, and then it comes
Never a
towards
fan.
you, and you have to.
That one seems kind of lame.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan.
Let's just why don't we do Fibbage again?
Fibbage was fun.
Fibbage?
That was
Yeah,
okay.
Fibbage,
Oh,
okay.
Fibbage was really fun.
Because it's drawing and trivia.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
Little double.
Oh,
You don't know
Lord.
Jack
Oh,
makes us
Lord.
feel bad. Do things. We're doing the
We're
thing.
doing the thing. Bring it in to do the thing. Somebody needs to start dancing.
We do?
Apparently.
Damn
Right?
right.
We're not doing things fast.
Okay, we'll call.
I know.
for
George was
time.
like, dance, monkey,
Yeah.
dance.
We'll get.
What?
Everybody. We'll bring Frosto. He'll be our dance break.
Right.
Oh, we're taking a break. Can you
Hi,
come
I'm
in
your
here,
host,
guys?
Cookie, and if my
It
voice
turns
is
out I
turning you
really like
on,
watching
then
people
I'm
play
sorry
games.
for not being
See,
sorry.
what I've been telling you for years.
Okay, 4 on the
It's fun.
floor.
I've never done
I
it
don't know what
before
that means, but here we go. Let's do this.
New world for me.
And now you're a part of it.
I know.
This is
Here we go.
round
go.
one. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth.
Okay.
All right, pick a category.
Oh, your mom.
Get out of here, your mom.
Rehab.
Okay, here's your first question.
Enjoy.
Country singer Trace Atkins went into rehab after fighting a blank while on a Jamaican cruise. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points, you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now.
Mine goes to the point.
Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device.
Rehab after fighting a. I was driving right over there. I'm gonna say.
I got it wrong.
Did you?
Okay, what did
Yes.
everyone pick?
Told you.
Thank you.
Dang.
Like, why would there be a mascot?
Damn it! Who put seagull?
I did!
Damn!
Oh, I was right!
The voice interview went like this.
That's
What did
what
the
I
assailant
thought,
look
too.
like? Me! Exactly like me!
Okay, that's so good.
And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Jerk chicken is funny. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Your mom.
Jerk chicken.
That's ridiculous. I know. Thank you.
Select a category.
All right, Avery gets one.
Psycho.
Okay, here's the question.
Movie or...
Psycho was the first American movie to show a blank. Type in your lies now.
But we have to make it.
Okay, which one's the truth?
You guys are smart.
Oh man! I can't do this! What is it?
Smart.
Okay, fine.
I think I'm wrong.
I think
Okay,
I'm wrong.
let's take a look.
Sorry, George. No, it's not that one. It's not the toilet. But
I didn't know. That was just my best guess.
Thank you.
Oh. That was mine. Read it
That's right.
Sorry, George.
And look what we
I
have here.
Oh, it was a toilet flushing. One of the toilet things. I just wasn't sure.
And the rest of the board goes unselected.
Win. Okay, we gotta watch Psycho again. Sorry, George.
Whoops.
I think we need to go back to school.
Oh
Teacher wins.
Time to
She
pick
said
category.
bullshit. Dang.
I knew it had something to do with the
Teachers.
Damn, don't do teachers.
Yeah.
Then
Okay,
this
here's
was
the
number
question.
one.
During the 1990s, teachers in North Korea were, oddly enough, required to know how to blank. Enter your lies now.
I think that.
Pole dance. Oh my god, that's awful.
Somebody said that.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Wang Chung.
Feed their family. I swear to God.
1990. North Korea.
Play accordion, start a campfire, Wang Chung.
Everybody Wang Chung.
Um.
I love Wang Chung. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Is it?
That has to be the answer.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
No.
Oh! You got their lie.
You got me.
Ooh, who did juggle? I know.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank you.
Dang it.
That was mine. I think I got it.
Was it Wang Chung?
No.
Oh, we both got it.
We
Yes.
both did the same
That
thing.
was
Oh,
weird.
I think I got yes.
Like,
Nailed it.
Oh, come on.
Even in the classroom, North Koreans are
I
pro-torture.
guess.
And that means this lie didn't get picked.
No one picked Wang Chung.
I'm going up in the world.
We're tied. Speak English.
Yeah, that was art. Yeah. I was like, ooh. Ooh.
Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it.
I'll come back later.
Select a category.
Prison.
Okay, here's the question. A man from Enniskillen, Northern Ireland, was sentenced to 3 months in prison for a fire he started while trying to turn blank into gold. Type in your lies now.
Okay, who chose that? I did. Like the accordion, I chose that one.
Okay, here are your choices.
Wow, there's a lot of poop in here,
So I feel like it's gotta be.
Oh, I think I just chose somebody's line.
It's gotta be a shitty answer.
I think it's this one.
Let's see what everybody selected.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you for choosing my answer. I went with you.
Yeah.
On that one?
Avery, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah!
Well, don't you feel foolish?
Damn.
Damn, so it was still
Yet nobody has
Right.
ever arrested Rob Schneider.
Hey, I got Chris on it.
And we're done.
You're in this negative. Dang,
That's where I like to be.
That's where I like to be.
Come on.
No pressure. It's just the whole time.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
What
pick
is
a
the
category.
Messed up.
Okay, here's the question.
Messed up.
Moviegoers who use their cell phones at the Prince Charles Cinema in London are escorted out by people dressed as blank. Enter your lies now.
There is no choices. Not yet.
We type
got
them
a
in,
lie.
and then-
Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth?
What?
Wow.
I'm gonna assume.
I don't think that's right, but I like the answer anyway.
All right, who
I'm
picked
gonna
what?
choose it. I'm gonna go for this one.
Who did it?
Damn, that was a good one.
Allison, wow.
That was a. Hey, thank you. Those ninjas would be cool. I know. I liked that one.
I did too. I love the ninja one.
Okay, he chose it.
I figured they're dressed all in black, so if you go to a theater
That's
and
it.
you're dressed
Nobody
all in
else's
black, you're
lies
not
got
gonna be
picked.
noticed as much.
In your brain.
What?
In your brain.
We're tied again.
Dang, I'm taking booty on
There
this
you
one.
are.
I was like,
It's okay, I was in the negatives for everything else.
Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The Kila Raipur Sports Festival, held annually in Punjab, India, has many odd and dangerous events, including one where the participants lay on the ground and get blank. Type in your lies now.
You're correct. Yeah. If you're watching this, do
Okay, here are your choices.
Trample. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I think I chose wrong.
No idea.
I like Jiggy with it. I like Jiggy with it.
Same. Love Jiggy with it too.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Let it be the tractor one. Oh, what's the trample?
Dang.
Okay. Oh, who said walked on?
You got it right.
I did!
Oh, great lie.
You just went way
You
above.
guys blew it.
That is so great!
Well done,
How do I
And that
forget
means
that
some
was
of
the
these didn't
truth?
get picked.
Damn.
how would you do that?
Who knows?
Look at me go.
What
Look at
George, you got it.
This is the
But we let it
final
through.
finish.
Adult stream.
One question
Adult
left for
stream.
all the marbles, and everything is worth triple.
Damn.
Good luck.
Okay.
This is where I come back.
Okay, here is your
Yeah,
final
way
finish
ahead.
question.
You know.
That's okay.
Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion.
So this where you
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Serious.
Oh man, I don't think it's right, but I mean, I'll do it.
Brownie.
I was gonna do
right, let's see what everybody
Against
picked.
my gut feeling. Damn it! I should have gone heart attack. Thank you. Oh my god, this is dark. I know. I love it. Oh, was it right? Oh, I should have gone with heart attack.
Luckily, the
I
ponytail
was thinking it was gonna be
survived.
Something non-related to it.
And we're done.
That's why I was like, damn.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I only won.
I thought it was more than that.
Damn, 50,000.
Dang, I got you guys good. That's pretty good.
I'm like,
You really like me.
we like you. Do you want to play again?
Yeah, play again.
Yeah,
I
that
really
was
like this
fun.
one.
Yeah,
I like
this
this
was a
one.
lot of fun.
No, that may have been.
Hi,
me
I'm
that did
Cookie
a lot of
Masterson,
damage.
and don't worry, I'm a certified public video game host. This is all
Because I
legit.
was wrong.
A 4-person game, I see. What do you say we put our hair down and just go nuts?
already
Let's
down.
do this.
Nuts.
This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select the category.
I get it.
Okay, here's your first question. In 1726, a British woman named Mary Toft convinced doctors that she had given birth to blank. Type in your lies now.
Yeah, I should get on this one too.
What?
Okay, which one's the truth?
This is a good one.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Who did it?
Damn it,
Give me
That
the
was
point.
a big one.
So what was it?
All
And
rabbits.
look what we have
It
here.
was either the Antichrist or rabbits. It was rabbits. You were
And
horrible.
nobody
I
picked
know,
the other lies
isn't
up
it
there.
Great?
I've been told that my whole life.
1,500 points. Thank you very much. There was a woman though that said that she had a frog come out of her.
Time to pick a
Which is why I
category.
used
How did
that.
we get it in there?
So they said that she would swallow them and then she would keep them up. And then I know. So then it would make her.
Okay,
seem
here's
like
the
she
question.
would-
Ward Shelley and Alex Schwader's art piece In Orbit, which was on display at a gallery in New York, featured 2 men living in a giant blank for 10 days. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
All lies entered.
Okay, here are your choices.
I think I chose wrong. I don't know.
Okay, let's take a look.
Hey!
Who am I giving points to?
Hey! Two James.
I was thinking James the Giant Peach.
I know I didn't sound like
Damn
somebody.
it! Who had glass here? Damn it!
Yes.
Is it glass house?
Hamster wheel?
Oh, that was my first gut
You have to
instinct.
understand art to
I
get it.
should've
You
gone
see, the
with
wheel is symbolic of their desperate need for attention.
Well, I guess you're not quitting.
Hey, you're
And
not
that
supposed to. It
means-
was right. Yeah, I got more points.
Oh.
I'm winning because you're giving me.
Yeah.
Because Jack and the Giant Peach.
James and
All right,
James
pick a
and
category.
I didn't even get it.
James.
Okay, here's the question. Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Someone's getting weird.
All right, who picked what?
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah.
come on!
He wasn't. Yeah.
Pretty good.
That was a good one. Dang it.
Thank you.
Oh, dang it.
No.
Well, don't you feel foolish?
Is it cowboy?
It is cowboy boots.
What?
No. Okay.
Evergreen
okay.
Cemetery is, of course, in Texas.
It's in Texas?
And nobody picked the other lies up there.
George, you were supposed to help.
You know that cemetery, right?
What's in Texas? Huh? Well, never mind. Zip it.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting.
Double those points.
Select a category.
Me. I need a drink, BRB. Okay.
Same.
Yeah. We do too. Can you bring us one?
Yeah, we're just
Well,
down the
we
street.
ain't waiting
Yeah,
forever.
it happened.
Okay, here's the question. The first and only dog to be given rank in the United States Armed Forces was named Sergeant
doggy.
Blank.
Canine.
Enter your lies now.
Beagle. Wait, did you just give us the answer?
First and only dog.
Okay.
All right, where's the truth?
I love these answers.
Oh, man.
So-and-so knows.
I really want to
Who
I
said,
told you
who
to.
said I knew that? I might not know that.
Let's see
feel
what
like you
everybody
know,
selected.
Gonzo, it's tough. Damn it. Did I get it wrong?
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Damn it.
That's
That was
my
it.
dog.
That is your dog.
Oh, I
Damn it.
dog.
Oh, that's so cute. Is it Stubby? Who
served in World War II, presumably wearing 2 sets of dog tags.
I told you you knew.
And that means some of these didn't get
you're trying to
picked.
fake us out.
Oh,
Damn it, my lead is like gone.
I'm
Dang
losing. I won this game the first round.
Well, it's on camera.
Time to pick a category.
Proof.
There is proof. You'll have to go back and watch it. No.
Okay, here's the question. Mohammed Khurshid Hussein is in the Guinness Book of World Records because he is able to blank very quickly with his nose. Type in your lies now.
Told ya. Damn it. I know. Wait, what?
Okay, here are your choices.
Eat pasta. Drink, type, grow hair,
Here you go. Take my point.
I feel like someone's gonna take my points right now.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Naughty. Damn it.
I know.
Damn it, get out of here.
Yes.
He's gonna win.
Yeah!
That was good.
He's the
Nice.
fastest
Someone
nose
told
typer.
Gonzo
He's
he's out of
probably the
the frame.
slowest
Gonzo,
at
you're
making
out of the
friends,
frame.
though.
How am I out of the frame?
And the
I'm
rest of
leaning
the board
over
goes
as far as I
unselected.
can go. I'm right here.
Rotter.
Damn it.
Ah.
Real hair.
All right, pick
Yeah,
a
I
category.
should come up with anything.
the question. In autumn 2013, a company that owns parking lots in England temporarily allowed drivers to pay for parking not with money, but with blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
England.
2013.
2013.
Autumn.
Chestnuts would be a good one.
I don't think there's
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
most definitely not. Yep.
Thank you. Yeah.
I thought about it and I went, fuck.
We wanted to be a good thing.
I know! It's stuck in my
I
head.
know.
It's really chestnut?
What up?
Oh!
Shit,
And we're
George
done.
was with me. Damn good.
George, quit swearing so that I gotta keep the thing up. It's on a sensor. I gotta prove that shit. See, I can swear.
No, it's fine. Just keep making me.
Whatever.
It's
Final
time
fibbage.
for the
No.
final fibbage. Just one final question,
My truth.
and it's worth triple. Good luck.
Triple! Damn.
Here's your final
There we
fibbage
go.
question.
There you go.
Former First Lady Barbara Bush wrote an official apology letter to this fictional character in 1990.
I
Type in your
know
lies
this.
now.
Oh my gosh. I can't even-
Why would she apologize to fictional character?
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth?
I know because I wrote in the right answer for my lie. Wow. And they said, this is the truth. I'm like, I do remember.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Come on.
That was a good one.
Oh.
Thanks, George.
Was it really March?
It was. Yep. I knew
The letter
that.
said, I'm sorry I had a cow. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got
knew it.
picked.
And I even wrote it down because I wasn't sure. So I'm like, oh yes, I give it a second. Oh, like 7
Come
now.
on.
I got half. I didn't know.
Okay, we're moving on to you don't know back.
Yes.
Alright, Jack it is.
Alright, we're back to
Jack
full
and Coke.
trivia, no lie. Barn. Oh, bam.
Bam?
Wow, I
What is it?
can't see.
Barn.
I thought it was barn. I'm like, bam.
It's Bam.
I was like, this is barn. We're not in
Oh, it
another
looks like
Start of
Bam.
game activation
right?
is live.
Oh, my eyes must be gone.
We are good to go.
Oh, why? Oh, I can
Okay,
see
Cookie,
it.
we think we have the scorpion problem under control.
Finally, I can put my shoes back on. Oh my God!
Well, that's the thing. There was gluten in all of the donuts I brought in this morning. So if she's so allergic to it, why isn't she dead now?
Marcus to set. Marcus, you are 17 minutes late for your call. Marcus to set.
Because I don't hear like a...
Oh, yeah, it's not.
That's the best way I can describe it. Just like a throbbing sound. Like a deep throbbing.
Come on down to Barbecue Street all week for some great deals on food and fixins'. Mondays, it's 25% off Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings. Tuesdays, it's 50% off whatever Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings are left over from Monday. Wednesday, we've got 10% off our famous dry spice ribs. But make sure to come back on Thursday for 60% off a sampler platter of Monday's leftover Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings and Wednesday's dry spice ribs. Fridays, we kick things up a notch when you can get a free order of Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings and dry spiced rib soup just for walking in the door. And you're not going to want to miss Saturdays when we'll give you $10 just to take some of these rotten chicken wings and ribs out of here. You don't even have to eat them. You just have to take them with you. Sundays we're closed to hose the blades down. Barbecue Street. You're probably going to want to come in on Monday.
Yeah. George, we'll play this together at your place.
Okay, I'm back in. Okay, yeah.
You'll have to come stream with us.
Yay, that would be fun.
Hey, gang! Have you felt tired from all that racket and ballyhoo from the so-called music festivals that the teenage...
Woo! Okay, I'm back.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and whenever I see an attractive woman, I make this sound. I see we have 4 players. I appreciate your level of commitment. Everybody's got their screws. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Slightly used balloons. The more these balloons deflate, the more your wallet inflates.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash.
Oh, yeah. No, we're in a little tiny room right now.
All right, let's do this thing.
Yeah. Do you miss having me on the radio? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
You need to make a podcast?
Right off the top, Mexican-do attitude.
Let us know, maybe we'll...
What dish could Porky Pig order at a Mexican restaurant without committing cannibalism? Al pastor, chorizo, ceviche, or lomo adobada? Players 2 and 4. Chorizo, no. Players 1 and 3. Ceviche is fish.
Right here.
I thought you somebody who doesn't wear pants.
I mean, I was thinking there's
Up next,
different kinds of
Mark
ceviche,
TV,
so
and it's a this or that. Player 4.
there are different types
Yikes,
of...
your score could use a hand. Why don't you play this this or that and see if it helps? I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a sales department on Walmart.com, an MTV show, or both. If it's a Walmart department, press the X button. If it's on MTV, press the B button. If it's both, press A. Now the rest of you listen up.
And it could be both.
Choose an answer before player 4, and if player 4 gets it wrong, I'll split the cash among everyone who got it right. All right, let's get started.
Yeah.
Bags. Cribs. Logs. Skins. Juniors. Jubies. Tools. Ooh, you just came up Jersey short. Walmart doesn't have a jackass department, though, officially.
Oh, that would make sense.
I call this one, just want to check in. Hey, how do you feel? With the pharynx, with the thoracic cavity, with the pulmonary veins, or with the thalamus?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Player 3, let this be a lesson to you.
No,
Player
not
2,
the veins.
good effort,
No,
good effort. Players 1 and 4, Located just above the brainstem, the thalamus acts as the relay station, sending information like pain to the brain.
I eat the show.
That's what I'm doing. I see how you feel, but whatever. Sure, it's also with my thalamus, but it's just common decency to reciprocate. Try this on for size. For whom the dinner bell tolls. Ooh, it's almost time for my dinner. Better have this fortune cookie first, as prescribed by my doctor.
That was nice.
Wow.
Not bad. Let's see what my fortune says. Laughter is the best medicine. If that's true, which character from the nursery rhyme Hey Diddle Diddle is the healthiest? The cat, the little dog, the cow, or the spoon? Time's up. Players 1 and 4. Players 2 and 3. Get out of here! Seriously, get out of here.
I'll
get this.
The little dog.
In the Mother Goose nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the little dog is the one that laughs at all the crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
This was pre-YouTube, you understand, so if somebody told you a dog laughed, you just had to take them at their word.
Right. That's where it stops.
Yeah. That's all I have. We're not children anymore.
Here's a good
We're
one.
sorry.
I've had intimate thoughts about Adam. Which of these people is B.I. curious? Someone interested in sexually experimenting with barium? Someone looking to explore with bromine? Someone flirting with beryllium? Or someone fantasizing about bismuth? Time is short. Sorry, no takebacks. Players 1 and 2? What? No.
What?
Neat.
I should have
The
picked
chemical
it.
symbol for bismuth is Bi.
We're not scientists.
But as a
We're
society, we
filmmakers.
shouldn't put labels on things like this. Except
God.
chemicals. You should label chemicals so you don't blow yourself up. Unless that's what you're into. Look, I don't know, man. Round 1 is in the books, and player 3 is in the lead. For now. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And don't forget, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Well, no time like the present.
The cow did jump over the cow did jump over. But it wasn't laughter. What did you do?
Power to the cow, though. You're right on that one. You jumped
Why not try spit up or shut up? If Lady Gaga changed her name to the most common first word spoken by babies, what would she be called? Lady No, Lady Dada, Lady Cat, or Lady Mama?
Oh, gosh, it's a hard one. I don't have a child.
Player 2, check please. Players 1, 3, and 4. Interesting choice. Want to see the answer? According to a poll performed by YouGov, Dada or Daddy was by far the most popular first word spoken by babies, beating out Mama or Mommy by a considerable margin. Lady Dada is a good name, right? Please just say yes, because that's the name of the screenplay I wrote for Adam Sandler.
Question 7.
We could.
Coming up next, childhood murmuries. It looks like we have a sort of treat today. My good acquaintance, old man, somehow found his way into the studio again. How's it going, old man?
Terrible, Mr. Shapiro.
Yeah, it's Mr. Masterson, actually.
Since when?
Since birth.
I know we're on Earth. Anywho, I need your help remembering something.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that squirrely up do? It's Foggy Facts with Old Man.
Old man, I'm giving a
I forget.
Yeah, or purple or raisin.
So, what is it you're trying to remember, old man?
Well, it's something I used to do when I was just a lad.
Not sure the history books go back that far, but I'll see if I can help. Why don't you describe it to me?
Sure thing, Nate. It's a game British kids like to play it, I think. You get 3 strikes per turn, and seeds are involved somehow. What is that game?
Would it be Conkers, Queenie, Marbles, or 5 Stones?
I'm guessing.
Ow.
No.
Player 4. Player 1. You thinking of Conkers, old man?
Hey, Conkers, yeah! That's an old British kids game I used to play. Each player has one of these seeds called a conker, and they take turns whacking at them. 3 whacks per turn. Why is that fun?
It's hard to imagine you as a little kid, old man.
Well, I look pretty much the same, minus the liver spots. Didn't start growing balls till my early 20s.
And when did you start smelling like liver?
That depends. When was liver invented?
Follow me down to the sea.
We're not British. 8.
Bucker up for. All rise for the Honorable Dinwoody Fudnuddler.
Dinwoody.
If Trees brought a class action lawsuit against lumberjacks, which Dr. Seuss character would most likely hire as their legal counsel? The Cat in the Hat, the Grinch, Pop, or the Lorax?
Come on. This one's easy.
Avery!
You got
The
it.
Lorax speaks for the trees, and in a lawsuit, the legal counsel speaks for its client, in this case, the trees.
We all did it! Why am I still so far behind? I was second! That was a good one. That brought us all up.
Here's one I like to call, there's a question in my pants and you're all invited.
Yes.
Okay, as usual, if you get this correct, there's a little extra in it for you. Speaking of extra, put these underwear styles in order from least butt cheek revealing to most butt cheek revealing. Thong, bikini, tonga. Bikini, tonga, thong, thong, bikini, thong, bikini, tonga, or tonga, bikini, thong.
I'm so wrong.
Player 4, how about it?
No, don't look at me. I think I got it.
Player 3, hate to disappoint you, but wait, no I don't. Players 1, 2, and 4.
No.
Yeah!
You picked the thong answer.
If we're right.
Oh!
Bikini style underwear cover the butt cheeks more than tonga style, and tonga style cover more than thong, which leave your butt cheeks pretty much all out there.
Most revealing.
But really, any style that doesn't expose my vestigial
God damn it!
tail
We
works
tried
fine
it
for me.
wrong.
I didn't know what a tonga was.
Me neither.
Now I gotta look this up.
Alright, we gotta Google things.
Then you're gonna get Facebook
Next,
stock by
feeling fines.
That's true.
I love that actor from Schindler's
gotta go
List and The
incognito.
English Patient. You know, the one who plays Voldemort? But I'm never certain if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. What's the proper way to say that Mr. Fines has to throw up? Ralph has to Ralph, Reef has to Ralph, Rolf has to Ralph, or Rafe has to Ralph?
They're all the same.
No, he said different.
He did.
Roll.
Time's almost. Player 2.
Which one
Oh,
did
I'm
he
gonna
say?
enjoy this.
I wasn't paying
Players 3 and
attention.
4.
Ralph has to roll.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But I wasn't
Player 1.
paying attention to which
Yep.
one he
Rafe
said was
Fiennes'
what.
first name is spelled like Ralph, but pronounced Rafe.
Yes.
And his
Get outta
brother
here.
Joseph Fiennes is pronounced Joseph, but
That
it's
was
spelled
stupid because if you
Lessfamous. It's a weird British thing.
Supposed to pay attention.
Yeah.
This is like school all over again. I just talked over it and then I turn and go.
Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues, you
do
already
this.
know the rules. Off you go. I love you like a legal guardian. I hope you know who adopted or just took care of who.
Oh no.
That's so wrong. Yeah, as soon as I clicked it, I knew exactly. It was just the first one I recognized.
Gary Morgan. That's it. Well, that was bad.
If you
Player
don't
one
read.
takes it.
Well, we do, but we usually get good.
Player
There's
one,
a
you
lag.
are the winner, and by winner I mean loser. You didn't even have a positive final
So by the
score.
time
I
that
hope
you
you find
tell
fun,
me,
because as far as I'm concerned,
I
this is a
got
total waste of
20,000, I
time.
There's like a 20-30-second lag. So
Yeah.
we won't see it.
Yeah, we don't
for at
see
least
it until
20
Which isn't a
seconds.
bad thing, because that means no cheating.
We're gonna play again.
All right, this is for all the marbles, guys.
We're
All
going.
arms? Okay, we're going.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson.
That was a week ago, man.
Chupacabra.
This is the last one, guys.
Oh, I'm so glad you four are here. Finishing my nap was the last thing I wanted to do. Handle those screws carefully. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Team Sasquatch.
I have a good
Hates
one.
Network. He's mysterious, he's elusive, and he drives the girls wild. Like him. Mondays at 8.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor to get prizes and cash.
Oh, it's Sassy Square.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Good job! I'm so happy!
See, it was worth it for me to remember.
Back.
I actually made that one.
To begin with, not so smart Alec.
Not a smart ass.
What is Alec Baldwin most likely to scream at a dude with a camera who works as part of the paparazzi? F*** you, you f***ing paparazzi! I'll f*** you in the evil paparazzo! Get f***ed with the paparazzi! Or I'll break your f***ing camera with my paparazzas! Player one!
Paparazzo.
No.
Aw.
Player four? You're probably going to have to issue some kind of apology. Players 2 and 3? The singular term for paparazzi is paparazzo. As a rule, paparazzi are borderline vile, but you still shouldn't f*** them in the f***ing... You have to sink into their level.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Drink a leg.
There's not a huge lag.
Oh my god, for a second there I thought I saw my
Or just
ventriloquist
come join us.
dummy Billy O'Brien again. I've been having visions of him just showing up at the most
inopportune times.
Ah!
Get that 30 seconds.
I know, right?
Not me.
Okay, yeah, listen.
It really is you.
It's always me, you dunny.
I was hoping you were just a mirage.
And the rise that we're not in a desert. Oh, speaking of which, where would you be if you saw me as a mirage in the Gobi Desert? Pakistan, Mongolia, Peru, or Mexico?
Players 3 and 4. How do you say, no? Players 1 and 2? Yes, the Gobi Desert is in China and Mongolia. Just don't sneak up on me anymore, Billy.
Okay, no problem. Someday I'm gonna murder you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
And now, shacking up. Where should a large shacko be worn on Shaq O'Neal? His extra large ears, his big feet, his large head, or his massive hands? Player 2, do something. Player 1, I think you know it's coming. Player 4, shakos are a military-style hat with a large feather in the front, often worn by marching band leaders. It would be the most ridiculous thing he's worn since Kazam.
Negative.
Players 2 and 3, do you believe in big feet?
Yeah.
Well, you should, because you just won. Autographed poster of Ketor,
We
the
both
sexy
got it.
Sasquatch star
I
of
didn't
Team
get it.
Sasquatch
Yeah, you did.
on the Angst Network.
Wait, who's
If you
Junior?
think Bigfoot
Oh,
was
you
sexy
mean
before,
player
you
one.
ain't
Oh,
seen
you're player
nothing
one.
yeti.
He's player two.
Today's wrong answer of the game earns you
4,000.
$4,000.
What did
Enjoy.
you guys?
Oh man.
Nailed it.
May I introduce Russian ladies looking for young men? And stop the train, it's a dis or dat. Player 4? Why don't you play this dis or dat and see if you can catch up? I am going to list off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's something that happens to Anna Karenina in Tolstoy's classic novel Anna Karenina, or a Justin Timberlake song.
Okay.
If it's Anna Karenina, press the X button.
one or
If
the
it's
other, you're good.
Justin Timberlake, press the B button. Now the rest of you should listen carefully.
Never read it.
No?
Lock in your answers before
never
player
read
4 does, because if player 4 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split that cash.
No.
Cool, let's do it. Adultery. Childbirth. Murder. Amnesia. Suicide. Future sex. Nothing else. Apparently you don't know the classics, and you don't know much about Anna Karenina either.
There you go. And now you're in the positive. I got one. Pretty nice.
I keep meaning to reread Anna Karenina, but I've been waiting for a time when I really want to fall into a deep, deep depression. Take a good look at Woody or wouldn't he? What would it mean if Woody Allen were an alleged pedorthist? He's been accused of touching shoes, he's been accused of touching grapes, he's been accused of touching bugs, or he's been accused of touching feces. Player 3? Ah, crap. Players 1, 2, and 4? A pedorthist is a doctor or healthcare professional who focuses on feet, especially shoes and inserts that can help with pain relief. And look, I'm not saying he's a shoe doctor, and I'm not saying he's not a shoe doctor, but the one thing we can all agree on is that The Curse of the Jade Scorpion was a terrible movie. Round 1 is complete, and it looks like player 2 has the lead, and by quite a bit, I might add.
Yeah,
Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And don't forget about your screws. You're being too nice.
The one film question.
This one's called Pup All Night.
All night.
Considering their lifespans, which dog from the first Puppy Bowl would be the least likely to be alive to watch Puppy Bowl 11? That adorable poodle puppy, that adorable Great Dane puppy, that adorable Dachshund puppy, or that... Player 1, who's gonna get it? Player 2, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer.
I think it's Great Dane. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you screw player 1.
Yeah.
Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 1.
I'm pretty certain it's Great
Player
Dane
3.
because it's such a big
Can't do
dog.
anything right, can you? Player
Big dogs
4.
have a notorious-
As a general rule, the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. So the Great Dane with a life
figuring it
expectancy
out.
of about 7 years is probably not going to make it. Oh, we're going to get some angry posts on our Facebook page about this question, I can tell. But it's not my fault. We live in a world where horrible things happen.
Question 7. Yeah, better shake your funky bang.
That was a fancy one.
Here's one for you. Beautiful millionaires are just so relatable. Say the incredibly down-to-earth Jennifer Lawrence decides to go skydiving. If on her way down to Earth she reaches terminal velocity, what down-to-earth thing might you hear her say? Wowzer, I could not be going down to Earth any faster. Oh, all right, player 2, let me know who's getting screwed. Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. Damn, that time just flew by.
I did it like right on.
Player 2, you handled that screw very well.
I
don't care.
Time to twist the knife. Players 2 and 3. A falling object or adorable movie star that has reached its terminal velocity will not speed up anymore on its descent before hitting the ground. It's falling as fast as it can.
Yeah.
But even if she fell to her death, I bet Jennifer Lawrence would lead the most adorable career.
That's how I felt.
Science.
Yeah.
Let's try Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Okay, I can't get shit.
Albert Einstein.
That's how you. Yeah, you.
Double hit.
Closely associated with Miranda and Ariel. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Miranda and Ariel are 2 of the larger moons of Uranus. And you could have moons without Uranus. Hey, we were supposed to have a tuba there to accentuate the butt joke. Where's the tuba guy?
He was in a car accident on the way over, Cookie. He was dead.
Hey, trombone guy made it. How about, ay caramba, I'm a cold-blooded killer.
Okay.
Say Bart Simpson decides to start going around attacking authority figures with his slingshot. If it turns out like the story of David and Goliath, what might happen? Principal Skinner will die after getting shot in the forehead. Chief Wiggum will die after getting shot in the gut. Mayor Quimby will die after getting shot in the heart. Or Homer Simpson will run away after getting shot in the groin.
That's really the good one.
Player
Run
1.
away, Homer, run away.
Nuh-uh. Players 2, 3, and 4. David slays Goliath after slinging a stone into the middle of the giant's forehead. So that's how Principal Skinner might meet his untimely demise as well.
You know what's up.
But it really wouldn't be that much of a loss. Springfield is literally crawling with people who sound exactly like him. Coming up, I'm gonna need 2 oceans of calamine lotion stat. If the 80s hairband Poison were like poison ivy, what part of them would give people a rash? The fumes from their hairspray, the oil in their makeup, the silk on their rockin' clothes, or the ink in their tattoos? Players 1, 2, and 4? No, those just cause people to pass out.
Oh,
Coming in contact with the oil on a poison ivy plant is what causes the skin to break out in a rash. So if the band Poison were similar, it would probably be best not to touch their oily makeup. In fact, it's probably best not to touch any part of the band Poison. You have no idea where they've been for the past 25 years.
Oh, well, I wasn't last time.
True. I just can't.
Brace yourself. Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? Oh, I'm still doing it. Sorry. Here you go. Climb time. What did these guys climb? Good luck. She's got it!
Yeah!
My goodness, Player 3, what a very nice win. I am so proud of you. You did that all by yourself, didn't you? I'm going to put this up on the refrigerator. Oh, and look, you wrote your name too. Right there on the bottom, right next to...
You don't know Jack! I know I don't know Jack.
It's a good game.
Although that one I actually knew a little bit.
WTF Jack.
Nice. Well done, everyone.
Alright, I think we're going to call it a night. Sorry about the fumble of the game. We did come through with something.
Anton Jones was the greatest detective in the world.
I noticed a gray speck on your jacket, which could only have come from a quarry upstate. Gentlemen, the murderer is the mayor.
But after a terrible accident,
We've had a great week streaming,
I'm afraid his
Yeah,
body won't make it,
so much fun
but
streaming.
he
You
can
guys love us
save
so much
his
that we
brain
doubled
waves.
our
the greatest mind in the world now
Yeah,
resides in
actually, we're
a
up
pocket
100%.
calculator.
Where am I?
From where we were at.
Wow, that's awesome.
And with the help of a friend,
thank you.
he'll crack the
Let's get
case
out of here.
and crunch some numbers.
Don't you see, John? There's no way his wife could have
Okay,
killed
there we
him.
are.
That's great. But how much should I leave for this tip?
PC. There we go.
That's right.
Yep.
We haven't played BC in a while.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, a lot of trivia. My
much.
brain is fried.
So much mushing mess.
It's good for your brain. It's good.
Feel an exercise, the pulsing muscles in there.
Right. I watched so many documentaries that I felt like I
Yeah.
was actually going to be good at that. But, like, it's
It's
2015.
random shit. Well, and it's random shit.
Literally
Yeah.
random shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have
And
that much worldly
it's
knowledge in your
wordplay.
head.
You have
No.
to pay attention
Yeah.
to the wording.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
agree with that.
just what is this and this. No, you have to pay attention to every single word, and you're like, I didn't pay attention close enough.
Right.
Yeah. But thank you for
Thanks for
staying
hanging out with
us.
us. We had some cool people in there. Georgiana Jake, who's in YouTube, is actually was a teacher for all of us, but you took one of her classes too?
I did. I had her for just like a basic. What class
Basic
was
class?
that?
Was it the
Was it
culture
introductory
class?
to film?
Culture.
No, it was a cult. Yeah, it was some
Yeah.
whatever
Culture.
culture class that was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
So
Oh,
she was
I
all of
remember.
our teacher in college. We
Yeah.
had a class with her, so it was awesome. She became a really good friend. She's a really awesome person. So yeah, you're probably gonna see her in chat more often, maybe.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Now that she knows that she likes watching this.
and so quick story. So we went to go see the movie It, the first one, because the second one isn't out yet. But at the time
Not
of
the
this recording,
original.
There
oh
you
yeah,
go.
the,
I was
the
about to
remake,
say.
yeah.
The
no.
2017.
20.
My bad.
2017.
You're good. Whoa.
Anyways,
The
yeah,
newest remake of them.
there you go. From this time of the recording.
Yes.
Anyways,
We got there.
we knew that she doesn't like horror movies and that she jumps so easy. So going to see a horror movie with her is just hilarious because you're just waiting to watch her jump. You're not even watching the movie at that point. But we all got really sucked into the movie. So there's a point where the entire audience jumps. And of course, me and Sam and my wife Danielle, all three of us jump at the same time.
We're just like, ugh.
Georgiana had such a delayed response that we were all scared. Everyone kind of screamed or wailed a little bit. And the entire audience gets
down.
quiet. And then she goes, ah!
Oh, she's the entire audience
Just starts laughing.
Oh, is that okay? But also backstory to that. She used to scare me all the time at school because walking up behind me and just going, Sam, and then seeing me tense and jump and get very scared was just so entertaining for her that payback was, let's go see it. Let's go see it.
So-
I would love to take you to see it.
Further group
It's great.
payback is that we're going to try to bring her in at least a couple times during October when we're doing our Halloween games and all of our scary games. Because she's also like easily grossed out as well. So not all of them are going to be scary, but some of them are going to be really like disgusting and a lot of blood. And
Ooh,
she's
that's
so
gonna be
entertaining,
fun.
right?
That's great.
Right?
I like
But we've all had a Friday, so we're gonna take off for the night. We'll be back on Monday. Who streams on Monday? Oh, me and you.
Do we?
We
Yep.
do.
Yep, it's you guys.
Beyond Two
Story.
Souls on Monday.
Story time.
We do.
That thing's
We
happening.
do.
And then I got Heavy Rain on Tuesdays.
Trover Save the Universe on Wednesday.
She'll probably actually finish that, won't you?
Yeah, I'll probably finish it and then I'll figure out what the next game is. Still
Are you gonna
thinking
switch right
about it.
over into the next game?
Yeah,
like
probably. I feel like I'll probably get to an intermission. By that point, I'll be done. So going the next half of my stream will be a new game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then Thursday.
Finally finishing Kingdom Hearts 3 because I have put in 26 and a half hours and now I want to watch it because let me tell you, if I wasn't streaming it, I'd probably be done by now. And I am ready to see that ending. I feel like I've earned it at this point.
Oh, I'm gonna put. I don't know
And
if I
then
can watch
Friday,
this one.
we'll figure out what game that we're gonna do. But we're having a meeting tomorrow to talk about the future of the show and what we're gonna be building on. We're also going to be making some changes to the website so that you guys can actually
interact with us more.
And also vote on games that we should play next.
That is a great plan.
Right,
I love
because
that.
we have so many games that we want to do in October for like our horror games and everything for October for Halloween and all that, but we might have too many.
I think that is the problem.
So we're probably going to
I have
create
a
a poll
list
for that. Yeah.
I have a long list.
Yep.
Of what I want to play, not even what they want to play yet.
Yep.
Some of them that you guys have told me are in there, but still, we haven't even put the whole list together. So yeah, it'd be helpful if you tell us what you want to watch.
Agreed.
Then you get content that you like, and we get to play games that, of course.
And it helps us narrow it down.
Yeah,
It's narrowing it down. Too many choices.
Yeah, we can't make a decision as tonight. We couldn't decide.
Oh God.
Thus, Jackbox.
And non-matching graphics.
Hey,
And it's
you know what?
little hiccups.
Look at our design skills. We're great at design.
I left my contracting job late. Race across town, which took me an hour on top of that. Got here late.
You're not
Uploaded
allowed
all
to
the
be
graphics.
late. Don't lie.
Everybody starts showing up, and it's like, guys, who brought the game?
I know, right?
Oopsie.
Why didn't we say
It's our fault.
All right, everyone subscribe if you're watching. There's only one viewer right now, but thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, and we'll see you guys next week. Is that it?
Is that my...
That's your cue.
Bye.